Peace, peace, peace. Peace and paradise to all American Aborigines. Supreme Chief Holidays in the building. The truth is here. The gold is here. Hey, yeah, peace, everybody. Um, wanted to send up. Just wanted to do a moment of silence, real fast, for all our loved ones that we lost throughout this pandemic. Want to send a special shout out to the brother George Floyd. Um, like I said, with all this tragedy and everything, y'all, hopefully we can find a silver lining in this, man. So I'm gonna just get into this song, man. Let's people get up in here. Let's go. Turn it up for me, my nigga. Record everything. Yeah.
Maximum vibe.
Just a little bit, my nigga. I need to feel that shit in my chest. Yeah. Supreme, nigga. Supremacy. I'm on the block like a motherfucking nose guard. Teeing up for a check, I'm erect, I go so hard. I'm just trying to ride the wave like a motherfucking Coast Guard. I'm just trying to get the mail like a motherfucking postcard. Both guard like a motherfucking real name Humphrey. Can't quit too legit, so these niggas can't touch me. Have to have to keep the tune like a motherfucking handyman. Better come and get your man, but we have to call an ambulance. And I'm smoking on the blunt of Afghanistan. Point, aim, then shoot like a motherfucking cameraman. I'm just sticking to the script like a motherfucking thespian. I'm just trying to hit a lick like a motherfucking lesbian. I'm a rock like a nigga playing Tetris, nigga. Trying to get a shot of head like a nigga named Pettis, nigga. Push a nigga way back like a fucked up barber, nigga. Slide through drop by to the block for a harbor, nigga. I've been doing this shit for a long time. Niggas from my son, guarantee that I'm gon' shine. Got shirts, got work, got perk, got plugs, nigga. Got lean, got beans, got green, got drugs, nigga. One call, that's all, and the nigga get wiped out. Got your bitch at the crib right now, get wiped out. All the shit he tryna do, swear to God that I been dead. Rick Jill did the shit, goddammit, and I still did. You ain't never seen the fabric of the cloth that I'm cut from. Take a look at where I'm at, wouldn't believe where I come from. On the block like a motherfucking nose guard. Keep it up with a check, I'm so hard. Yeah, Rick Jilla, proud of Indiana. Yeah, man, peace, paradise to all American Aborigines. The truth is in the building. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, we got first in the building. Miss Cassandra Zorn is in the building. Peace, Empress. High vibes, Miss Zazie Fox. Jazzy Zah Fox. Ooga. Peace, Empress. We got Mr. Darkfly Brother One in the building. Peace, King. Ron Redbird, OCO.
What's up, Chief? Got IMU in the building. Peace, Elder. How's it going? IMU, IC Network, IMU Org 3. What's up, IMU? Peace, everybody. What's up in the building? Chicken Harmony, Roots, the CEO, Malcolm Muhammad Moody. Yeah, man, that was Rick Gilla, the Pride of Indiana, man. That comes off this new project he got out called Swisher Sweets and YouTube Beats. Go check that out, man. It's called Godzilla. You know, you're talking to Godzilla, you're talking to a giant, doing giant shit. We up in here. Mama Bear, peace, Empress. Got my big sister in the building, Gretchen Helm. Peace and love, sis. How you doing? What we got in the building? Yeah, man. We got Empress Copper Fox, the Empress of Britain, is in the building. We'll rely on applause for the Empress of Britain in the building. Peace, sis. Hey, man, I'm gonna put the link out there too. Some of y'all, I just wanted to kind of give y'all my, my take on a lot of stuff that's going on, man. And I think Al Power's live. I don't know, y'all. I don't if he's live. I'm not gonna be on long. I'm just gonna, like I said, I just had some shit I want to get off my chest, and we're gonna go from there, man. Peace, everybody. Yeah, big ooga ooga to the tribe. The truth is in the building. The gold is in the building, y'all. Like I said, y'all, this thing is really getting crazy, y'all. Like, we've seen a lot of people, and these type of crises, I feel like they show everybody show their true colors. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to find, like I said, the positive in this, because we see all the negative going on or whatever. Like I said, I'm never going to be here to tell nobody how they should feel and how you should be moving. I say this, right? Human life is more than anything else. It's about human life, right? So be careful. I believe in peaceful protest. I believe in, exercising, your rights as Americans. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we got to get it, think more on that along the lines of that, man. Don't be too emotional. Don't let, these agents of chaos send you off, right? And speaking of that, when we talk about agents of chaos or whatever, there's clips out there, there's things where you have literally finding out that the actual authorities, the police, are starting riots, knocking out windows, creating fires and things of that nature, right? And that they are literally creating these things, like this, like crisis actors and things of that nature. But there are organizations and groups, I call them white degenerate organizations and stuff like that, who have a vested interest in creating the chaos and stuff, the fear and things like that. My question is, right, out of everything that we talk about, right? Everything that we talk about, y'all, I gotta know this, right? What out of all the burning targets and whatever else they got burning up right now, right? All the things they got going on, right? When are we gonna hold MSNBC, Fox, ABC, NBC, and all these different news organizations, Reuters, right? When are we gonna hold them accountable for the fear, the pain, things they're putting out? I just gotta say this. If you have not watched the video of our brother, our good brother, right? Rest in paradise, brother George Floyd, right? If you haven't watched that video, I say, please do not watch the video. Please. It is not a good thing. And it was just something that just made me upset. I just seen his friend, the brother Stephen Jackson. Salute to that brother, man. Salute to that king. Another soldier, man. Another real one, man. And he said, it pissed me off, y'all. Like, and I know it pissed him off. He said, we ain't coming for tears. They got the hoodies on, you know what I'm saying? We came here to give back the honor of our brother, right? He said a mouthful when he said that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's more about getting the honor of just brother Floyd, y'all. It's as men, as men, we have to restore the honor of our ancestors, of our children. We got to get the respect back of our women. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to come on here and be talking weak. I'm not about to be emotional. I'm not about to say none of that. This brother, it's a fallen soldier. It's like I said, the film is so fucking disturbing. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, he said, look, his daughter was like, hey, he was about to leave, and his daughter was like, yo, daddy, I want to stay with you because you're gonna need me. And he was like, yo, what are you talking about? He said, because I seen your friend, the video of your friend getting killed, right? And he said his daughter's 6 years old. And he said, where do we come to when we gotta, our children, our daughters, our wives gotta feel like they gotta protect us from these pigs, from these terrorists, right? So for me, I feel anger, I feel emotion, I have it, I'm with it, but we have to have a better strategy when it comes to the things that we're doing. And if you're talking about it online, it's definitely not the great place to be talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say that I support the people. You know what I'm saying? Power to the people, power to all the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. We power to the American people, power to America. You know what I'm saying? This is America first. Y'all already know what it is. It's hashtag America first over here. Um, yeah, man. Like I said, it's tough, y'all. It's a tough one. If you haven't seen the video, please don't watch it. Just know it's not good. But the media, the fake media, the fake news, you guys have a responsibility. When you guys see these people riding out there, whatever, you sensationalizing stories, putting certain things out there, putting certain messages out there, as opposed of and saying certain things like African American, like black, and these are white people. You know what I'm saying? You push the fear, you push the separatism. And this is what we're talking about. When are they going to be held accountable for these burning buildings, for the hurt people that are in the streets? This is prior to George Floyd being lynched in broad daylight in front of everybody. And now more videos are coming out, more information is coming out about the situation. Oh man, like it just makes you even more. It just makes you more matter. And then these people are worried about buildings when you have human lives at stake. And you got this fool talking about when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Okay, well, is that going to apply for these so-called degenerates, right, that he capes for? We were talking about shooting, right? This was a $20 bill. A life is going over $20 bill, y'all. Y'all understand what I'm saying? $20. And so, yeah, I'm never going to, I can't understand that. The infatuation, I just with this deaf culture and just, you know what I'm saying? I can't, whatever. But the media has a responsibility, right, for sensationalizing, putting this tape out. Yes, people was there and they had to tape, whatever, and it would have been online. I feel like, yes, it, yeah, it's a double-edged sword when they put the information out or whatever and they're showing it, but how they're framing it, how they're pushing it. They wouldn't have put the video out if it was of somebody of a different color because they're not pushing that narrative. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to show those narratives. They don't want those visuals in the psyche of the American people. They want a certain visual to be in the psyche of American people, y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a system that the media is part and partial to. The fake news is a part of this mess, a part of, okay, when you see people mad in other cities about this or whatever, because they watching the motherfucking ABC News in their town and they pissed the fuck off because their cousin got done like this and it didn't get filmed, it didn't get publicized, nothing like that. So people is fucking mad. People are feeling they brothers. We are humans. We are lovers, y'all. We love our people, yo. When you see some shit like this, man, a general person, man, that don't, it's just, didn't fight back. It's just, it just takes you there. So you would have to have the perspective, right? That would be against the people, right? Like to be against, like, I just think this is interesting, y'all. To be against, um, to just be on the other side of this argument, of this conversation, right? If you mad about a Target being burnt down, you mad about the way the people are feeling, just even the anger, the pain, the emotions, you a goddamn devil, okay? You don't care about human life. You don't care about anything. You're a demon. I don't even like to use these terms. I think you give these people like mythological. You're just a bastard. You're just a fucking degenerate. You don't have no sympathy for human life. Any human could have been there in that position right there. I still feel the same way. You don't kill people for nothing, for 20 fucking dollars. If he like, are y'all checking y'all money? Do you have a motherfucking money marker thing? He is innocent until proven guilty. He was tried, executed, tried, convicted, and executed in the motherfucking street. And we are not going to feel like this anymore. We're not going to feel like this. So what Colin Kaepernick was bringing attention to wasn't the motherfucking national anthem. It was police brutality. It was kneeling down on this man's, on our brothers and sisters' necks, shooting our people down in the fucking streets. This is what Colin Kaepernick was bringing light to. It is so funny to me. You have people that be against what he was doing. Like, I think it's crazy. You might not even agree. Check this out, y'all. Me and my brother executive session. Shout out to my brother from another mother. We don't have to agree on the particulars of everything, but we on the same side. That does not make any sense to me. How you could? Oh, I wouldn't have kneed down. Some people was mad because he kneed down, right? Some people was mad because he kept playing, like, fuck them, right? So it's all different extremes or whatever, you know what I'm saying, of conversation. And some people say, I'm not going to support this brother because he kneeled down, because he compromised, right? Fuck that. Stop worrying about the kneel down. What was he talking about? Like, this is what niggas, this is what we deal with. Instead of dealing with the information, right? If we were to keep pressing the fucking gas on police brutality to American citizens, okay? Not black, not white, people. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. I can't. I'm really am. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. Like that. This brother, right? I'm watching shit, right? I'm watching television, right? Well, the clip online, and the dude that called the cops on him, right? He jumped on the side of the people, like, yo, I called the cops on this guy. Like you see the guy. Why call the cops? Hey, bro, like, hey, look, man, this $20 ain't good, it's no good, or whatever. If you'd even felt like it was a scam, whatever, then you say, man, you can't come back to my store, blah, 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 blah. If I would have owned the store, I'm not ever calling the police, me. But if you from the community, right? See, this is another conversation we got to have. If you're from the community, you're servicing the community that you come from, right? Y'all check this, right? And kid comes and steals a candy bar, right? Michael Brown, right? Rest in paradise. Right, we've been here before. This is not new. That the foreigners call the police on our people, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's blatantly, boom, I snatched this off the counter, fuck you, nigga, I ain't give you shit, walking out the door for some $2 fucking blunts. Y'all follow me? Dead. Because of this guy called. Now, if that was somebody from Michael Brown's community, let's just say he had no respect for the elder, the person that was servicing him in the community, whatever. He did that. The elder still knows not to call the authorities on this baby, because he knows potentially, because of the history of these people, that this people will come and kill this child. So we know for a fact not to call the police because somebody came in and gave us a fucking counterfeit fucking bill or whatever, right? Like I said, I don't have a motherfucking bill marker. So if somebody give me a counterfeit bill and I'm passed off, whatever, I got some change because somebody gave you the counterfeit bill at the 7-Eleven, then I got the change back. You know what I'm saying? Then I take it to another store. They call the police on me or whatever, and this happens to me. What? I don't know. He is innocent until proven guilty according to the law of America, according to the constitutional laws of America. So yeah, we're gonna have to press the gas on everybody, yo. Hey, yo, you will not be elected. Fuck you and Biden. Won't be no motherfucking presidents in that motherfucker in this bitch. Fuck is y'all talk about? Weak ass niggas. You are, if you are against this, you're on the wrong side of history. This will have to go. Listen to me, y'all. There's a judge that will be attached to this. There's prosecutors that will be attached to this. They have careers. We have to press the gas politically, socially, economically. We will not support you. This is not a black-white thing. This is a human thing, because you are not human. You are against reality, against life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. You're against the American way, y'all. If you're against the American way, you should be deported. Okay, wherever you think you're from, wherever you're supposed to be from, whatever, that's where you should be going back to. If you are not here to build America and help America as an immigrant, right? You're an immigrant. These are immigrants who are standing over an aborigine of this land and snuff this life off in front. Y'all understand? This is what we're dealing with. We got to stop playing with these people. Stop acting like, because the fake news who's inciting the riots, yeah, they're inciting the fear, they're inciting the pain, they're inciting these things by putting out these information. This is what they're doing, right? Then they have panels or whatever, and people sitting around like, oh, racism, modern racism in America, and everybody got to sit around and talk about this bullshit or whatever. Oh, black people are feeling a certain type of way, whatever, right? It was like, when is it appropriate to call the police? Guess what? Last time I checked, you don't supposed to dial 911, right? Unless it's an emergency. It's called 911 for a reason, right? But these people see us and say, oh, because, and they said this because they fear us. Okay, let's examine this. Who's making them fear us? Huh? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, the media. The media every white person thinks that every brother that they see is a drug dealing, rapist, murdering motherfucker. Y'all follow me? Like we just live next to raping, murdering motherfuckers in our community. That's all we breed is raping, murdering motherfuckers. If we had all we bred was raping, murdering motherfuckers, you motherfuckers would have never had time to build nothing. We would have raped and murdered you motherfuckers before you ever could even settle down. Y'all get it? We are loving people, kind people, giving people, right? Who have been taught to internalize all that hate and give it back to each other. Fuck you. You are a piece of shit. You ain't worth shit. You do not get a motherfucking strike about killing your own people. And I'm not going to tell you bitches again. Telling you. Shit going to stop tomorrow. Give a fuck. And like I said, y'all already know I'm turned up anyway. Not being emotional. Not, like I said, I feel I understand what it is. But there's judges attached to this. There's mayors attached to this. There's governors attached to this. The people are not having the police snuff out human beings in these communities anymore. If a motherfucker is running away from you, he is not a threat. Officer Michael Slager is supposed to be underneath the jail as we speak. Okay? There needs to be an overhaul of the system, an oversight of the people that oversight. The people of the community are the ultimate people who decide whatever. That's what it is. Not what you got to have an internal affairs and some motherfuckers over here that taking the same oath and you guys are all in the same fraternal order. You guys golf together. Fuck you. That don't make no motherfucking sense. But from our perspective, right, we got to be honorable. All right? We got to be honorable. I just give y'all a perfect example, right? y'all remember when they had the tsunami, right? Killed hundreds of thousands, not millions of people, because they like just people who just gone, disappeared. They don't know where they went, right? They just got wiped away, right? Right? Tragedy, right? Tsunami. Y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember the people when they were homeless and they were like standing in line for food and stuff like that or whatever, right? These people were in pain, lost their loved ones, all this shit, starving, yeah. But they pride and dignity wouldn't make them fight each other and drunk line and hurt each other, do all these other things, right? They loved on each other, bro, even in that time period. Y'all gotta understand what I'm saying. And And the flip side of that is that for us, we turn up on each other in the pandemic. We didn't love on each other. We started murdering each other even more. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to build anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, so once again, it's about truth. It's about moving in the right direction. We're gonna take this pain. We're gonna take it to turn it into something great. We're gonna take this tragedy of our brother George Floyd, King Floyd. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put this in the. This is gonna change this whole thing. Where this is not gonna ever happen again in America. And when it does, it's gonna be so fantastic. We're gonna be like, wow, this happened. Like, yo, this is a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be rare. Okay. All right. It's rare. That these type of things are happening in America, y'all. So we're gonna have to yeah, another thing, once you guys see the media and they keep doing the stuff they're doing, because they're gonna do it. Oh well, George did this, and in 1982 he was doing this, and he smoked some weed over here, and blah. I don't give a fuck. As soon as I see that, listen, y'all. We gotta stop them from doing it. Your advertisers, everybody, we gonna fuck all y'all over. We're not fucking with this no more. We're not going to allow you to continue to keep putting out fake news. You're going to keep putting out fear mongering amongst our people. The people need to stand up in other ways to avoid these type of tragedies. Okay, y'all understand what I'm saying? If we take steps, they would save lives in the future. You understand? Get it? Fuck. Like, we got to do things that saves lives, and we're talking about saving lives, right? We're talking about restoring honor to our people, men, restoring honor, gaining respect of our women and children, of our let's say counterparts, or not even say adversaries, but opponents, right? Because everybody, you know, we're competing, right? We're competing, right? Even when we're not shooting at each other, we're still competing financially. You know what I'm saying? That's a competition. That's a war. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta understand what's happening and where we fit into this social political landscape. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit is crazy, yo. The media, right? We gotta hold them accountable for this, right? I'm not saying of the psyche of that officer who had an unarmed man cuffed on his stomach. Okay? You a coward. Okay? You are a murderer. It was not like, right? Okay, so there has to be certain protocols. Okay, he's not a threat. So if the person's not a threat, you don't restrain them to where they can't breathe, right? Okay, but there's more videos and stuff coming out that even prior to this, they were beating on him and stuff like that or whatever. So yeah, I gotta understand this. You know what I mean? So yes, there's gonna have to be constitutional reform, and that's when we're talking about stop getting distracted by the fucking national anthem, kneeling, or he didn't say it this way. He wore a Kunta Kinte shirt. He went and tried to fuck out. Fuck all that. It's amazing to me how no motherfuckers that got distracted by the afro, right? Shout out to Colin Kaepernick, right? And all that, throwing the pass and all that, and never, ever. It's just amazing how they could just never even talk about police brutality that's going on in America, right? Amongst this poor. Okay, because you know a lot of times, right? And we shouldn't be upset. And we hear sound bites from these fucking rappers who are rich, been rich for a while, right? So they have property, right? Guess who protects their property? Right? Up in Calabasas. See what I'm saying? So they not seeing it the same way that me and you would see it. So we can't see it from their perspective. We can respect their perspective, and that's cool, right? But you know, it's just what it is. It's their opinion, their perspective, and they just keep it like that. I don't feel like we shouldn't get too bent out of shape. You know, once again, and stop putting Killer Mike or whoever up as your fucking leaders. So once again, niggas need saviors. Niggas love a motherfucker coming preaching to them some sweet ass fucking lie, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to my partner Spider Loke, man. Spider Loke be dropping that shit, man. If I haven't subscribed to, hey, y'all know I'm not one of them fucking YouTube. I'm not a fucking YouTuber. Matter of fact, I'm not a YouTuber. Okay, so don't even put me in the category of a fucking YouTuber. Okay, I'm not a YouTuber. I just happen to be able to use this fucking YouTube, whatever, to connect to my loved ones, right? But stop letting these people give you leaders, right? So as a person who does YouTube, right? You other YouTubers, they might watch, like they might be in the chat room right now, writing under another name because they don't want other people to know that they watch your stuff or they support the other person's stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And right. So for me, I respect, like I said, if I respect your stuff or whatever, I respect your work and I rock with it. I'm gonna share it. So like I said, I fucks with Spider Low, real. This is too real for the industry. So that's why y'all haven't heard of dope music, dope artists, whatever. Stand up, right? Stand up soldier. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, out on the West Coast, holding down the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And now to be able to have a voice in this podcast, YouTube called the Black Box, to be able to give a voice to the voiceless who've been marginalized. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the other OGs, man. Over the Soapbox and all the other brothers, man. Gangster Chronicles, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody's doing their thing, whatever. Like I said, salute to everybody, man. And as well as being able to find another avenue, right? You see what I'm saying? So I think it's very important, man. That and to be able to pass these stories down the way they're doing. So I think it's a good dope thing, man. But to be able to have somebody that's not afraid to speak on what's really happening out here. You understand what I'm saying? That's very important. To have the real ones to be able to say that. And not gonna get the big views, you know what I'm saying? Because, telling the truth obviously not popular. You see motherfuckers wanna support the motherfucker that's gonna lie to them, right? That's gonna give you a rainbow illusion and all these other things, and it's dishonorable off the barrelhead. So yeah, I'm not following shit else unless it's real at this point right now. And like I said, salute to the real, man. It's the year of the real. Y'all already know what it is. The decade of the real, man. It's real gonna take back over. That's what it is, man. Y'all gonna respect it, check it. You weak ass niggas can't stop shit anyway. So yeah, we just gonna have to start Bogart and taking shit, y'all. That's how it's working. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Go. Niggas talk all that shit, and you can't stop nothing. Big ass boys. So I ain't trying to do that shit. With the police cruisers. Yeah, man. Who else we got in the building? Got MJ in the building. I seen the guy that Southwind is in the building. Brother Glenn Sprite, piece of the guys. Nova the Star, he's king. Yeah, man. Chief Billy, man. The GOAT. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna open up the panel, man. I want to hear you guys, man. What you guys think about this stuff, man? Once again, like I said, man, just be honorable, right? I'm not a looter type motherfucker unless I was starving and I had to do something or whatever, then it's not looting, right? So I'm more of an honest nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Or way or whatever, you know what I mean? So I understand as well the political stance and stuff that comes with this. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna burn Target down, you might as well take the TVs out of the motherfucker before it's burned out. I'm sorry. Sorry. They got insurance on the shit, they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well go in there and get the meat out of there, whatever you're gonna get out of there before you burn the bitch down. In my mind, right? I'm not a looter type, but if I was a looter type, if I'm gonna burn something down, I might as well take the TV out of this bitch on the way out. Oh, let me get this 60-inch, right? Flash HD, you know what I'm saying? I had that bitch on my back, right? You know what I'm saying? I was let this good HD Toshiba go to waste, motherfucker. Are you serious? Let's get it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Omega Red is in the building. Yeah, y'all this shit. Y'all gotta be fucked up. Nigga, I mean, new TVs all over the place in the hood, y'all. Shit. So they half price, nigga. What's happening? Johnny Oggs is in the building. We got Miss Sylvia Williams in the building. Peace, Empress. What's we got in here? Keem the Dream. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we be having fun, y'all. But at the same time, man, if you don't laugh, man, like sometimes you gotta, like I said, this shit. Sheesh. I ain't even let you know I was so mad. I had to shed a tear over this shit, man. Like, especially when I heard him, like when Steven Jackson noticed his brother personally, man. It's like, it was just like when he said that about his little girl, it just made me think just about how the roles have changed. You know what I'm saying? How us as men, you know what I'm saying, have been put into this role. Y'all remember in Baby Boy, they were like how they talk about the crib and all this other shit or whatever. But Baby Boy, it was it was a real movie. Like even seen levels of Baby Boyism. You know what I'm saying? Baby Boy's boy was worse off in mentality than Jody. You know what I mean? So that's a real thing. But how do we snap how do we restore this respect? Like that's what it's really about. It's about challenging men's honor, respect. I think because in the work, we out here saving lives, man. We're talking about keeping the air quotes over here, gang wars down and things of that nature, right? That's kind of where you go to you tap into their sense of honor and respect. You know what I'm saying? You condone all this, whatever. What's your lit say? What you had to remember your lit, right? And this is the motto of this mob of this set, right? So I just think, I think people got to get back to the basics, man, and keep it kind of simple. I think we've taken stuff too far um, away from where it's supposed to be. Um, yeah, what else we got here? Make sure I ain't miss nobody. I think I seen Mr. Brooklyn up in there. Nah. Let's see what else we got in here. Cherokee is in the building. Peace, Empress. How are you? Yeah, yeah, Billy Goat, Billy the Goat. Now the protesters in front of the seventh division police station. Um, yeah, I mean, um, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, they need to arrest every officer that was involved in charging with capital murder with no bail. Just the start for me. That would be the start for me, y'all. Um, and also, I don't know if um, I don't know what's the actual laws of Minnesota. Anybody, we got any Minnesotans in here? If they could tell us the actual laws, I just haven't had the time to look it up as to whether or not Minnesota has carries the death penalty. I think Minnesota does. If I'm not mistaken, Minnesota's like one of them wild states, right? You can still hang a motherfucker, right? Or like shoot them. If I'm not mistaken, it's like one of them militia type states, right? That they be on some shit like that. If I'm not mistaken. So, with that being all said, hey, Sister Betty's in the building. New, New York look crazy as hell. They balling. I'm like, what's that? What happened? Ariel Rollins is in the building. Peace, King. What's going on, Sister Betty? Hold on, let me put this in the chat room, y'all. 8 o'clock curfew for downtown LA. Yeah, the brothers and sisters in LA, man, they just like everywhere else, man, people are frustrated, y'all. Like I said, it is disheartening, right? Once again, the media has a big part to play in this. They are running the tape on loop. They were showing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Showing this execution on camera. You know what I'm saying? Him, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all respect. Like I said, we have to restore the honor to our ancestors. We got to restore the honor to the brother. Floyd, George Floyd. We got Rest Paradise, King Darren Seals. I mean, it's a lot of honor that needs to be taken back. So that's the best way I can say it. I don't give a fuck about no curfews. I don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like we have to have a this mentality every day of the week. And what I mean, right, by not just, oh, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna go out here and protest, we're gonna stand, we're gonna picket, we're gonna shout, we're gonna go back and forth, and then then when it's all, whether they concede or whatever, or just niggas just get tired, right? Because eventually niggas gonna get tired, correct? People get tired and they're going back to what they're gonna do, right? And they go right back to the system that supports, right? That system supports, I'm gonna say this again, the system that you go back to, right? Going to work, church, school, blah, the whole system. Remember the 10 things, right? Should be more, but the 10 things, the walks of life, all walks of life that is encompassed in this system, right? So you go back and uphold the system that you were just protesting. You go back to work, you go back to paying taxes, you go back to doing the things, paying the salary of the fucking officers who just killed your people or whatever. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We have to stop going from this system, this mind frame right here, and then going right back to the system that puts you in this mind frame. You have to always be, oh, okay, well, I have to see who supports, right? Who's not going to prosecute? Who's going to prosecute? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? That's what I mean by having a riot type of mentality, even past just going out there physically blocking streets off, right? So now we say, okay, well, we're going to shut this politician down. We're going to shut this chief of police down. We're going to shut this sheriff department down. We're going to shut this down because in not just burning it down, but socially, politically, economically burning shit to the ground. We have to fight every fucking fight available to us. Not just when you're upset, but after that. I'm not spending money with you motherfuckers no more. We're not paying taxes to motherfuckers that kill our people. We will never pay taxes to this police department ever again. What are you gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? We got to turn the fuck up. We cannot have, nah, bitch, nah, we not paying taxes no more. How about that? Call our IRS, tell them kiss our ass, because bitch, the taxes that we pay into, right, send soldiers that come in here and do this to our people, terrorize our people. I sometimes am afraid to drive in certain areas, not because I'm afraid of crime in areas, I'm afraid of the fucking police. I see the police as terrorists in our fucking communities. You fucking serious? Are you serious? And our tax dollars pay their fucking salaries to ride around in the air, get out and beat you the fuck up or terrorize you. I'm not about to be terrorized. I'm not about to feel like I gotta tuck my. I don't have a tail. I gotta hold my fucking head down when I see these bitch ass niggas. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like if I'm driving down the street and I know I ain't did a motherfucking thing wrong, but these motherfuckers get behind me and I gotta feel some way. I'm just not gonna feel like that, y'all. I'm sorry. And I don't feel like we gotta teach our children how to lay on the fucking ground and be assaulted by the police officers. Be calm and cool. Let them handcuff you. And what? I'm like, you have a tutorial for this, motherfucker? Like, oh, hey, please go get him. Tell your son, go get little Raheem and tell him, hey, how to be a bitch, huh? Fuck that. Because if you don't fight back, that's when they know when they got a pussy. Oh, he ain't gonna fight back. Fuck is wrong with you? Last time I checked, Zimmerman's still walking around here too breathing. So I don't give a fuck, y'all. Y'all got to be fucked up. Last time I checked, you niggas just allow you. I know this right here. I know this for a fact. I know this 100% facts. For facts. That when we disrespect each other, things happen on the spot, right? Now, I don't want to compare this to this, right? But I remember when the late, great Nipsey Hussle, right? You know, the brothers couldn't get hold of Shitty Cuz, right? Huh? It wasn't 24 hours. It wasn't a week. Niggas didn't protest. They didn't even have time to march and protest, right? This shit got handled right then. Are you serious? I better read between the lines, man. Go. J-Rod, what it do? That's right. Fuck the police, man. DOT, peace king. And like, man, I ain't even like, I'm saying we pay their motherfucking salaries. So somebody got to explain to me. Somebody explain to me how we afraid of the motherfucker. It'd be like, yo, I pay your salary, but I'm afraid of you. And you telling me what to do. Nigga, go direct some traffic. Oh, it's an accident over here. Go direct some traffic. We didn't call you to our motherfucking community. Do not come here. Now, the flip side of this is, y'all, that we have to be honorable. There has to be zero tolerance to have to even call these motherfuckers, for them to have to fly the ghetto birds into our communities. I don't want to see that. We don't want to see this no more. Right? We don't want to feel like this. So there's a flip side to us not wanting these people to send these people into our communities. There's a flip side to that. So there has to be protocol within our communities, y'all. And like I said, these meetings are happening, and things gonna have to happen. That's just what it is, man. And we all connected, man. Like I said, man, hit me up at chiefholly@gmail.com if you're real. If you're not, fuck off. Real shit. Fuck you. How about that? What's wrong with you? Hold on, I gotta put this up right here. He said, I mean, what the police gonna do though? Oh, I'm about to leave, you know, right here, right, and stop this guy from walking off with this boombox, you know, TVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Ladario Quintez, peace king. That's right, brother. You already know, man. We all in these trenches around here. You know what I'm talking about? So Jaguar Olmec, piece of the guy. Yeah, man, we in the building, y'all. Hey, let me put the link in the chat room, y'all. Yeah, man, I just had to get this shit off my chest, man. Like I just couldn't hold this shit in. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, when are we gonna hold, right, the authorities, right? When are we gonna hold politicians accountable? Like they have a cannon in a way how they could just turn everything around on the people who they are extracting the tax dollars out of, right? They're extracting the tax code. They're taking the money out of one jurisdiction and putting it in another jurisdiction, right? Because I never could understand, even when I was in school, I never could understand how so-called inner city schools, right, were less funded, older books, all these other things, right, in the same city, right, even county, as so-called county schools and things like that service the other communities, right? It's always interesting to me. Every city that we're in, see, these are the things that contribute. See, I know you're like, gee, what does it have to do with police killing people? Well, okay, it's all connected. It all starts fundamentally from the schoolhouse, how we are conditioned in kindergarten. Remember how we allow people to teach our children, indoctrinate our children, how they socially make them feel inadequate and make other people feel superior. Y'all understand? So that plays itself out from kindergarten to grown ass men putting their foot on people's necks. Okay? He didn't have no compassion for human beings because he has been socialized through the media, through movies and everything, that black people are less than him. Okay? So this all starts in the educational process. Once again, we have to hold the people accountable for these things and stop letting them blame the victims for the things that the victims are doing against themselves. Like, it's just fucking crazy. I just think it's, it's just retardation to me, y'all, how we are, once again, the people that are fighting this right here, right? I always just say this, right? Like, every time these little tragedies happen and shit, and that's why I came up with Slap a Cracker Tuesday, right? You know, in my old bliggity black power ass mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, my only I figured the only way I could fight back is to create a real response. you know what I'm saying? You had the water cooler, the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just smack, this catch the motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? But I realized, like I told y'all, like a lot of these reactions or reactionary to are not, and they were counterproductive to growth, to moving, and it was just more fear. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I understand what rah when I see people doing certain things or whatever. Feel like that's interesting. But I don't know, man. Like I seen the video, right, of the brothers, and I thought it was just a great show of force. It just looked like like the black militia that went down to Georgia, right? You know what I'm saying? I love the show of force, y'all. I do, man. Once again, y'all, I'm just like, they had black on, right? Imagine, like, there shouldn't be no cameras nowhere. It shouldn't be no, like, y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't like yeah, I just don't believe in that part of it. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's cool. I feel I understand the messages and stuff that are being conveyed, but yeah, I don't know if I rock out with that, y'all. I'm just saying, you don't say I don't support my brothers, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just don't know, bro. I don't. Some things is some moves just wouldn't be made. Niggas say they play chess, so okay, well, play chess, bro. Stop making reactionary moves or moves that are not gonna necessarily result into anything in a win, right? But back to restoring honor. Hold on, let me get the tribe up in here. Get the tribe up in here, man. See what y'all got going on. Nine Ethers in the building. Chief Longbow's in the building. Peace to the God, man. Hold on, let me put this in here. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting conversation. I want to know what, or if any, responsibility do we hold these institutions like the media, like the educational system, accountable for these murders in the streets, accountable for the rioting that's going on, accountable for the pain, accountable for the you know what I'm saying, all the different stuff that the murders that's going on in the communities. Because guess what, y'all? If they know for a fact that if you don't have jobs, right, you're gonna have crime. Period. Right? And they know if they, on top of that, put in an accelerant, which would be drugs, right? That they've always flooded our communities to destabilize our communities, from alcohol to fucking perks, okay? And crack and everything else that came in between that. These are strategic poisonings of these communities. Like, I don't understand, to destabilize us. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That even from back in the days when it was alcohol, they used the alcohol to trick a lot of people who didn't even have authorization. You know what I'm saying? To sell land or to concede land or do certain things. So they use alcohol to do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at some point, do we say, hey, Jack Daniels? Oh, hey, yeah, okay, hey, well, you owe us. You owe this community. You have extracted Seagulls, this, that, whatever. When do we hold them accountable? When do we hold these liquor stores in our communities accountable? Right? When do we hold them accountable? When are you going to be accountable? Because you support it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody what to do. I'm just asking questions. I'm putting some things on. I'm observing from a critical eye why these things are not going on. How can the dude that called the police on George Floyd, how can he, how? Like, I'm gonna have to get y'all in here, y'all. I don't know, man. Y'all better talk about the ledge over this one, y'all. Cause yeah, I can't. I'm not feeling this right now, y'all. This is not feeling right. Yo, we got I guess that's IJLVJHBFJ. Osio, what's happening? Welcome. What up, though? Mama Bear said these police officers are being told what to do by the elite. Fuck the elite too. You know what I'm saying? We are the elite. Shout out to 5,000 elite. You know what I'm saying? We are the elite though. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's get this link in here. Man, I need me a scooter too though, bro. I need me a little scooter, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Gas high in the motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a code. Yo, Jaguars in the building. Yeah. Hey man. Hey man. Peace to everybody, man. Peace to all the great ones tuned in, man. Tuned into the greatest of all time. The GOAT. Prime time. We in our building. Young Cassius Clay in his day. We in the building, y'all. Hey, like I said, now I'm turned down a little bit, man. I feel a certain type of way about just how the media is pushing this narrative, how they just socially push this narrative, this African American shit on our people, y'all, and push this bliggity black stuff. Once again, we broke all the black stuff down, how it's negative and how it doesn't how you are socially, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself in a second, third class, or just a blotted out citizen. You know what I'm saying? A bleached out citizen, a blacked out citizen, right? So they love to say black, this and that, black, bliggity black, blacking them, right? All this black shit. They love saying black, and then by them using black, they're not endearing you when they're saying that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're not black, but socially, politically, economically, you are. And that's what they're pushing. They're pushing the social, political, economic blackness on you. And that's what we're saying. Oh, I get what you're saying about, hey, black pride and all that stuff. I get it or whatever, but once again, that's a system that puts you in a negative light. So that's what we're talking about, man. Truthfully speaking, I'm so fed up. Yeah, I mean, we all fed up. We should have been fed up. Once again, though, we got to get some real change out of this, right? Where this never happens again. Anywhere in America, whether it's filmed or not, for 15 or whatever, 10 fucking minutes, that you're sitting on this man's neck is fucking stupid to me. Like, it doesn't make any. So no, a lot of these soldiers come back from, I guess little wars and stuff like that or whatever, and then you put and they're not psychologically ready or once again from the community, so they're detached from this community. They're detached from the community that they're terrorizing. They're not riding by the children, rolling down the window, saying, "Hey, little Shamika, how you doing? Hey, little Raheem." Nah, they riding around mugging motherfuckers in the black and whites. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, you shouldn't be here. You cause animosity, and then niggas is mad, so they got to take that pain and that anger because they can't be mad at what they gonna do to you. Riding around, right? So now they take that pain and then they internalize it back on each other. Marcus, what it do, brother? Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Peace to the great ones tuned in, man. Don't never let nobody tell y'all you're not the greatest of all time, man. The American race, nigga. We the greatest. You heard? So they be talking about all this other shit. I like American Dad. You know what I'm saying? And there was a little party. He said the American race. That's my shit. I just thought that was really funny. But we are the American race. We are Amaru Khans. They be like, what race are you? American, nigga. What's wrong with you? I'm American supremacist, nigga. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So that way, you take the caste system away from them. Once again, the caste system is what they're using to continue the social political. over them. So, yeah, we're gonna get a music break too, y'all. Hold on, so let me cue it up.
Trying to get you to check up. With the profit in my neck up. The profit is the guy that you wear up. I had it, he got it now in the next up. In the streets trying to get it for my check up. With the profit in my neck up. The profit is the guy that you wear up. I had it, he got it now in the next up. I got my 20 plus years, niggas that made me an OG. Been around a couple times, nigga, no go. I was throwing money around the time, big beach. On the internet, niggas have to have a street world. Lock the rock in the head, strip the strip off the whip, quick to flip in. I was in that bed getting cake on the interstate. The interstate was chopping weight on that interplane. Station with truck right next to the bird. Duffel bags with the choppers up burning the surge. Had it for the dirt, cause I get a good plug. Had the Migo buddy show the nigga good love. Built with discipline on my work cut. No DEG nigga on the what? Because I wear that bitch really.
I'm the motherfucking GOAT.
I should say my name a Billy in the trench trying to get you a check up. With the profit in my neck up. The profit is the guy that you wear up. I had it, he got it now, and I'm next up.
Yeah, we're back in here, man. So yeah, man, we gotta at some point, y'all, like I said, we gotta really pull the covers over this and stop letting these people program us and then keep pulling up these people. Like I said, I'm just disappointed, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't like to be that guy. Like I said, when they pull out these leaders, like I used to, especially being on the radio back in the days and seeing all this fuckery coming from our people, but I was going like, well, don't be on these people's airwaves speaking negatively about our people. You understand what I'm saying? And we know that these are not our people. They are literally working against the upliftment of our people. You know what I'm saying? The honor of our people. So it's about restoring the honor um, to our ancestors, man, to our people. You know what I'm saying? As men, it's our duties. It is our duties to be the instruments. I say that to restore the pride back into our community, back into our people, and gain the respect back of our women. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, not you individually. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's very important for us to do. And it took a while to get to this position. It took a lot of funding to get to this position. So we got to understand that it's not going to be overnight, brothers. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to be consistent. This is called a consistency, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that we're gonna have to definitely work on is being producers. Stop being baby birds. Remember, you're a baby bird, right? NFL players are baby birds. NBA players, LeBron James is a big ass baby bird, right? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I want y'all to put this in perspective. We are smart enough to build our own arenas, to build our own shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we have to do, man. And giving back to our people, giving back to our children, gaining respect of our children. It's very important for us to do that. Yeah, I just don't know what else to say, man. It has to happen. And I don't know, brothers. If you need your sisters, you need help. Like, oh, it's up to us. We can't. We gotta take the lead on this one, brother. So, and that's just in my mind, I see how I see it. You know what I mean? I can only speak from a male perspective, but historically, I feel like men have had to be the ones to instill that respect around the world. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And we cannot have this. I remember Robert F. Williams was talking about that. Rest in paradise to the great Robert F. and Mabel Williams. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they got to be together because you know if he imagine if he had a sister that wasn't down for the cause or whatever, he would have did all the great shit he did. She'd have been like, nah, we ain't going to Cuba. Nah, you ain't gonna go out there and shoot up the white folks. You're not about to go do this. You're not about to go do that. She was right here. She loading up the she loaded the gun up. You know what I'm saying? She right there, shotgun. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, when I say Robert and Mabel F. Williams, you know what I'm saying? Like some of heroes of mine. And if y'all haven't seen that show, go back and watch that one. That was a great show. But you talk about how the rest of the world looked at us as men then, right? You know what I'm saying? And I for me, like, I'm like, yo, who the fuck are you? Like, who y'all talking to? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta, like, you know, if any motherfuckers are looking at us as we weak or something like that or whatever, y'all, like, y'all understand what I'm saying? How that's a no, how that can't happen. If I don't understand this, that cannot happen. We cannot look weak. Period. It's like, how about this? I'm gonna give you guys a perfect example. Something that you guys can understand in the hood, whatever, right? Okay. But I don't want to do the jail thing because everybody ain't been to jail. But if you know you live in a community or whatever, right? And you are participating in nefarious activities, right? And if right, and every and in this nefarious activities, you allow somebody to take something from you, right? And everybody knows it. And that means that everybody knows that they can just take something from you. There's nothing to happen. And that can cost you your life because people going and tested you. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't respond the way you're supposed to respond. You know what I'm saying? So this is similar, brothers. You can't allow this. Nighthawk, what to do, brother? Peace King. Nah, you can't have it, man. Eagle Hawk, Condor, or CO. Nah, we can't have it. We can't have it. We cannot have it. We gotta step our shit up, y'all. Look though, when nobody will come in, I'm gonna shut it down. Put the link in one more time, and we're gonna go over here to Aboriginal Powers. I just wanted to get this off my chest, y'all. There's a lot going on, man. It's a lot more information, a lot more stuff coming out on this George Floyd case, tragedy. We gotta start putting more attention on the other people that are handling the case, that are probably going to be prosecuting the case or potentially prosecuting the case because they haven't even said that's going to happen yet. I I know there's procedures or whatever, but I know they were talking about firing them and stuff like that or whatever. Well, it's not really, they're not really fired. They're really just on paid administrative leave. Okay. And I understand there's protocols and stuff that have to happen, but they need to hurry up and lock them up. That has to happen. Too much overwhelming evidence we see to take. That is right there. It's too much. And that's not protocol. Just even having your knee on anybody's neck, let alone for 9 minutes. So, you obstructed that guy's air. That's murder. So I don't know the exact charges. Anybody put the exact charges that they charged the guy with, whatever. I know it wasn't. Anybody know that? I don't know about into that quite yet. So we got do you think that the turmoil is a distraction for the next scene? Time traveling. Time traveling. Whew, that's a tough one right there, sis. I don't know. Like time traveling. Yeah, that's a tough one. I feel like anything is possible, right? You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't definitely, that's definitely above my pay grade when it comes to time travel and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I feel like in my mind, I can time travel. And I want y'all to walk with me, right? That I can tap into time period. I know that sounds crazy, but you know, when I say I'm tapped in and I just know shit, it's just oh, my bad. They be like, "Where'd you find it from? You gotta have a white man that told you this." Yeah. uh, or maybe I was there. Who fuck's wrong with you? Originals. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is stupid. Like we are our ancestors. We are the living ancestors. People talking about they believe in uh, esoteric and this other stuff. Get out of here. No, you don't. When DNA is passed down from people to people, you know, people say, "Oh, yeah, you look just like a person that you had never met before," because that they're literally their genes and their I don't even want to say DNA, genes, and all these made up ass words, but y'all understand the concept. Their material is passed down to you, literally. Oh, you look like him. Really? The nigga's blood is running through your veins. Literally. That nigga's blood, ancient motherfucker. We have ancient blood running through our listen to me. We have ancient blood running through our veins right now. Do you understand? Tap in. You don't need a book. You don't need these motherfuckers to tell you who you are and what you've been and what you need to do. So at this point, like I said, we got to put pressure, social, political, economic pressure on the media, fake ass media. Stop saying certain shit. Stop putting certain stuff out. Niggas need to put papers on these niggas because they are inciting the riot. Period. They are inciting the fear. They're inciting the different things that's going on. So we want to know, why is the media inciting these things even prior to this? Why are you doing it? What's going on? Simple as that. No more is in the building. Big Ooga Ooga. Stephen Red Clay, House of Nathan. What it do, brother? Peace, guys. um, yeah, I'm third degree murder and manslaughter. Now, see, okay. Now I don't know about y'all, right? But okay, it's third degree. Like, is that more or is that less? Right? That's a lesser charge, correct? Then first degree murder would be the top murder, and then third degree would be. It's not like you got third degree burns, y'all, right? Third degree in this murder case would be a lesser charge than first or second degree murder. Y'all understand? Third degree, Steven, right? If it could be different, but I know it's not. So I know for a fact that third degree murder is less of a charge, and then obviously manslaughter is an even less of a charge. So immediately, murder, capital murder, murder one is off the table. They haven't even charged them for that. Okay, so they've already taken first degree murder, right, which is premeditated. Now I can kind of understand that, you know what I'm saying, but the why I see differ at is you have 9 minutes. You have 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes, whatever, to take your foot off this brother's neck. Like, you see what I'm saying? Off his chest, get off of me. Y'all had ample time. And I'm not even like shit to push his chest, all type of stuff, anything. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to that report too, what actually killed him too, y'all. So there's a lot of things that's gonna come into play, and we can't let them come back and say, oh well, he had a condition and he had coronas or some dumbass shit. Oh, and the officer actually, the cause of death actually wasn't this. So it's a lot of bullshit that we're not paying attention to, y'all. We'll let them say, hey, look over here, this is on fire. But then they over here doctoring up paperwork and doing other shit, and then turn around and say, well, look, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We got to be prepared for this, y'all. Y'all understand what I'm saying? These people are not playing. So back to the media, right? and all the bullshit stuff that they're pushing on our people. Golden Crown, Sparrow, OCO, thank you for coming out. Neo-Nazis are out stirring the pot and blaming the people of color. Well, yeah, that's facts. They're getting caught up out here doing the shit. Once again, though, why? What do they get out of it? Right? What benefit do they get out of destabilizing America? So we gotta ask these questions. What do they get out of it? You know what I'm saying? So, what else we got going on? Yeah, man, third-degree murder. That's crazy. Let me see. I'm not trying to come in yet. No. Okay. Well, y'all. It's nobody want to come on, so I'm gonna get ready to shut this down. Get my closing on this situation. I just kind of, like I said, I had to come in and speak on this, on the rise and stuff like that or whatever. Like I said, the people are angry, but the media has a lot to do with these riots and a lot to do with the feeling of the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have another musical break, y'all. A-State band runners. Let's get it. Gang.
Y'all niggas know what it do. Oh, still a big dog, you. Still a make a nigga big true. Yeah, still that true. Everything still that thing. Yeah. Ain't shit changed with the change. Yeah. Ain't no sure the same. Yeah. Man, wanna see gang. What a nigga talk about eat. Fuck up, we eat. Nah, I ain't talking about shit. Big face, don't do that shit. That ain't going in the set. Nigga ain't doing me. Nigga about what we pay. Nigga talk about money we get. Tripping in with it, did I get it from the mall?
No.
Ain't my shit. That's the grid, like a king. That's the grid, no play. That nigga put me in there. So I got to get it free. Bring it, bring it, straight. Oh, they don't get money no more. Why they don't get money no more? They want to kill that nigga. You can't do shit with them. Y'all like Mr. LG hard. I ain't waiting till we got built. I know, you know. Hey, boy, I'm going to G. Big man, hey, make your pick up. They'll be like, baby, all up, niggas untamed. Still with shit ain't changed. I'm around here getting vain. Straight the nigga off the press. I'm gonna wrap my 100 on the best. Still got a few shit on me. Shit, I'm about to get it in the chest. Watch fake on my job out there. Off the hill with a top out there. These niggas ain't straight no more. These niggas don't ride like that. Gang shit ain't no stopping us. FBI, we the mafia. Disrespect, they gon' wanna pop us up. Shit, they gon' have to come chop them up. Real with the shit, no cap. Y'all niggas in the way with this rap. Who ride this rap on the rap? Hands off the cap. I know, they know about me. I don't go they say rap was real. And they don't go if they smoke. I'm getting off in that field. AB, all the market, yeah, real. I know, you know, hey, big man, hey, metro, pick up, there be like, AB, all the, yeah, gang. I was down on my hands and came up now. I'm making brand new. Did that. Now, tell me something that the young niggas can't do. Don't you want to walk in with a bang? Like it's a really a flag. Next time I got a whole lot of man. Yeah, like I'm the last. Next year, I get one nigga man. Yeah, give you a sand. Give my side bit with the like a money bag. No breaks, all gang. I'ma do it like a dad. Give it to me like a Panama. Throw it back like you nasty. Bankroll spinning all the mob. Fuck it, I'ma get it back. Bankroll spinning all the mob.
Fuck it, I'ma get it back.
Barrel. Yeah, you know it, nigga.
Fuck you and them niggas that be with you. Yeah, man. Shout out to Arkansas. Go check out State Band Runners. The channels are Work Nation. Go check them out, man. Go subscribe to them, man. Go check their music out. They got a lot of great music, man. Hey, man, peace to the tribe, man. Mont Taylor, the CEO. Thank you for coming. Definitely appreciate the love, man. Hey, Scotty. Peace to Scotty. Yeah, man, if you guys haven't checked out, we don't talk about this enough. I think we talk about this absolutely more often. And I'm probably guilty of that, as I'm the spokesperson for the First American Council. So we got the First American Council, man, First American Declaration of Reclamation of our natural rights and our identity, right? And the important, shout out to Lieber Son, man, shout out to Ty Data, shout out to Lotus, man, shout out to all the council, shout out to Southwind, shout out to Gretchen, shout out to everybody, man, that's been holding us down, man. Nonetheless, I mean, I can go on and on all night, man. Everybody, man, that's contributing, man, to building, you know, this infrastructure, this institution that we're building, not trying, that we're building, right? We're in the 2-year anniversary. July 4th is the 2-year anniversary of the Declaration. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't read it, please go download it, read it, check it out. I mean, it's just basically our manifesto, you know, written down, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and we are using we are using the foundation of Declaration is the UNDRIP and the ADRIP, right? And people say, oh yeah, you guys, you can't paperwork your way out of this thing. Yeah, but you got a driver's license. You know what I'm saying? If you were going to get paid in a check form or something, like it just, when people say paperwork and stuff and they signed an agreement to be on YouTube, and I'm like, that's paperwork, dog. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff that you say to have your cell phone, just a little dumb shit that people are saying, like they just play the on both sides of the fence too much, and it's just not realistic. Like, you know, like they have a whole nother infrastructure to provide. Hey, we got to stop eating their food, but you don't have any infrastructure to provide when you take food away, right? So we have to get involved better. We got to stop being bystanders. We got to get in the game, and we got to get in the game in a real way and utilize our energy better than we've been using it. That's just what it is, y'all. Like I say, I talk a lot about stuff, but trust me, I'm saying nearly is enough that needs to be said in the right settings and stuff like that. So, First American Council, man, this is what we're doing. I got respect to check it. We say that we created the alternative, right? The organization that the Floyd family should be able to call. You know what I'm saying? And we have boots on the ground already, right? If not already in Minnesota, right? Which we already got council members in Minnesota, right? Boots on the ground. And then now check this out. This is how this works, y'all. This is how this works. Okay. So we got councilmen and women on the ground, child the secret of the truth, right? On the ground in Minnesota, right? Right. And they have our full support. Not only, right, we can all load up and go up there, right? Hey man, we got no hotels. Okay, well we gotta sleep on the floor. We gotta make whatever we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Airbnb, whatever we gotta do, whatever to support the brothers and sisters in Minnesota, right? That are gonna be supporting the Floyd family or the brother Floyd. I don't know if his family's there or whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying? They might even need support or certain shit or whatever. The First American Council will be boots on the ground in Minnesota, being able to, I'm not saying direct traffic, but they'll be able to not let the Black Lives Matters or any other the media, other people push the narrative when it comes to our people. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be able to do that in this situation. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they you know we'll be able to be in a position to check, you know, affect the right change that we need to affect in in um in Minnesota. So so yeah, so I mean it's just it's weird. It's weird to me. Um, you know, like I said, when it comes to the declaration, comes to us, you know, putting something down, you know, that we can put into the hands of anybody, right? Now we know it's just a piece of paper, but it it's a part of, just like the same way you go to school and they tell you about uh um the what's that? The Declaration of Independence, right? Or Emancipation Proclamation and all these other fucking pieces of paper that you had to recite and love and do all this extra dumb shit that you had to stand up to it and salute all this dumb shit, right? So at some point we gotta say, you know what? We gotta start having our own affidavits. We gotta start having our own manifestos. We gotta start having our own shit that will be etched in stone and put down in history, right? And then people could say, oh, yeah, you know, you guys left this out, didn't do this, whatever, whatever. See, what the problem with that right there is that you would be missing the point and that you are not contributing. You understand what I'm saying? That you are part of the problem. So the First American Council is was created, right, to replace the NAACP, okay? Or any of these other so-called organizations who have not been the vanguards of our people, because our people didn't start them. Okay, our people didn't start any of these church organizations, right? So you didn't start them, then obviously you can't. There's nothing that you can do. You understand my point? that if you didn't start them, then you're under the people that started. That's how that works. That it doesn't work no other way. So yeah, man, hit up Sister Gretchen. Send her an email, man. Get on the mailing list. Like I said, we got the First American Council, first annual um, Peace and Prosperity Conference, Carnival Festival out here in Las Vegas, October 9th through 12th. So we're gonna have that, that stuff coming up real soon. Yeah, we working some stuff out. Obviously, they just now reopening up Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be responsible. Yeah, we don't want to never endanger our family members in any possible way. We want to endanger you guys in any possible way. So if but October, we still looking like, things, we are forecasting that things will be good by October, and people will be able to move around freely. I'm sure there'll still be masks and shit like that'll still be going on, but I feel like think things will be up and running by then. So we're gonna still have our council conference, first annual conference in October 9th through the 12th in Las Vegas. So like I said, be on the lookout for that, y'all. We got a lot of shit coming real soon, y'all. Um, just be on the lookout. I'm really excited, y'all. Team is strong. Everybody good, man. We working, man. If you haven't checked out AmericanAboriginalShoes.com, go check out shoes, man. Support the real, y'all. Support the movement. Support the ancestors, man. This is a labor of love, man. Shout out to Libra Sun, man. Everything that we do is a labor of love, y'all. So um, like I said, we're gonna keep bringing it, man. We're gonna keep bringing, keep making y'all proud, man, and keep coming with that heat. You know what I mean? And like I said, uh, like we really doing this, man. So like I said, we just need a few good men and women to take this thing to the next level. And so that's just what it is, man. Um, shout out to Miss Mohawk, originaltribalwear.com, man. Like I said, y'all, same stuff, man. Support the real, man. Support the sister's business. Once again, it's about being consistent. She's been consistent. She's been growing since she started. Just super proud of of everybody, man, and all these things. And uh, regardless of how you see it. But in my world, that's work. When I see, you know, because a part of our problem, to me, the main part of it is economics. Because once again, if we was at the top of the economic spectrum, we wouldn't be at the bottom of the social political ladder. You know what I'm saying? Health ladder. We're at the bottom of everything because we have let them trick us into their system, right? And then you know some of us, can aspire to the top of the system or whatever. But for the most part, I feel like we got to have a more of a collective, uh, to where we all could get to be successful in this system, right? Because this system is using us. It's coming up off our backs. So why couldn't we do it? You know what I'm saying? So support originaltribalwear.com. Support the real, man. That's all I can tell y'all, man. Support the real. I don't know what else to say. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, support everything, man. Travel.app. I don't know. I don't know about that. Hey, I am you. We might have to talk about that. I don't know if the people want our own social media app. You know what I'm saying? That paid them to get people to follow them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know if people want that. I don't know. We might have to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I do know that to become Mark Zuckerberg at this day and time, it's gonna cost a lot of money. I do know that, or a lot of support from my people. The support always helps. See what I'm saying? So once again, it goes back to that, y'all. So um, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot going on, on my end, but I'm definitely open to um, opening up Tribe Up Dial. You know, I don't have a problem with it. So yeah, what else we got going on, y'all? Anybody came in yet? All right, well that's my cue, y'all. hey man, I'm probably gonna be over on Aboriginal Powers. So, you know, we definitely appreciate everybody coming through, spending some time with your Sahab. Yeah, man. Listening to me rant over some stuff, man. I just had to get off my chest. So just a few things, like I said, rest in peace, rest in paradise to the brother George Flynn. We definitely hope, you know, that this is the last like this, that this will never happen again, and that his death will not be done in vain. You know what I'm saying? It won't go in vain. You know, that's tragic, y'all. I don't know what else. Yo, it's stupid. It's a dumb thing. That should never happen ever in life. So, so yeah, we're gonna go out with a song, y'all. In 1 second.
But I don't necessarily need the best beat to make a nice song.
Yeah, Purple Panthers, Mao G, Jazzy Talk.
What you call the artist. A lot of these street niggas are afraid to say they rappers.
Texas stand up.
I got some pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, show you how this shit He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. I go hard. And he go hard, but I go hard. He go far, but I go fast. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. I go hard, yeah. She go hard, but she go hard. Yeah. He go hard, but I go hard. Don't want to talk on the phone. I'm about to go in my zone. Anybody got a problem with me, got a solve it with me, get to come for the phone. Anybody got a problem with me, got revolvers with me, get them bitches strong. In the car, got pounds with me, 2 hours with me, then the bitches is gone. Play with me, get out, switch it on. Keep a little friend like a microphone. Keep a little friend like a microphone. You be my little friend that comes to my home. I'm about to go microphone like a papa. Say that you hot though. Really, my nigga, you not though. Been on about that when niggas go hot though. When niggas think about selling no narco. Niggas you rap with, I eat them like tacos. Bitches you pooping, I shoot them like nachos. The shit you be rapping, you really ain't about to. I shoot this shit up and I spit her ain't not sure. I'm out of the fire and lava. Rolling to Russia. Bitches on me like a walker. Block it. Trying to get up in my pocket. Can't get no money, so stop it unless you get shot it. Pull out that gun on my pocket. It sound like rockets. I shoot up your crew in your pocket. Pull up Kawasaki. Smoke a lot of rocket. Keep a hobby rocket hot in the pocket. I'm a hot type of you, a hot pocket. Bitches always rockin' because I'm the hottest. Running the game like an object. Everything I do is he go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. I go hard. And he go hard, but I go hard. He go far, but I go fast. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. I go hard, yeah. She go hard, but she go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. Coming straight out of that water. Taking my head to the car, the feeling invincible, I can't be bothered. Beat it, go hard, I go hard. Yes, I'm a rapper, but Jimmy some hoes and Jimmy some hands and Jimmy some water. People down to the cities and hundreds of pounds of dope over that water. I couldn't say it, but I'm just lady. I know some mamas and I know some dollars. I saw my cameras and all kind of trouble from that to that, but mine is falling. Go out and get it and coming back with it, and you can come get it. If you place an order and you don't go get it, you supposed to come get it. The next time you come, well, I'm ignore it. Go ahead and know that you can have all of that running like a professional quarterback. They had the party and hand out the party back. Give them too much and they might have a heart attack. Or they check like a motherfucking party. You can't go to jail, so I don't want to part of that. Party over here, I don't want to part of that. Put a big hole in your head when you're part of that. I get the cash and I get the dough. Regular grass and I get the dough. Time to move fast, sometimes I move slow, and it really don't matter. It's always gonna go, and it's always be gone. I don't have it too long. I know too many people. My hustle too strong. And I got what you need, and you need what I got. No, I go hard like the name of this song. Hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. I go hard. And he go hard, but I go hard. He go far, but I go fast. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard. He go hard, but I go hard.
Yeah. That's what's up, y'all. Hey, man. Hey, peace to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming out, man. We're going to check out on the Aboriginal Power. We out.